Good afternoon, class of 2026, faculty and families. Standing here today is a deeply emotional moment for me. 10 years ago, I sat exactly where you are, with tears of joy and a heart full of dreams, having just completed a life-changing experience at the most prestigious center for creativity in the world. Let me tell you how I first became involved in the field of creativity. I am a professor at Universidad Autónoma de Bucaramanga in Colombia. I first came to the US in 2004 to pursue a PhD in computer science, carrying the belief that such a privilege comes with a responsibility to return home and contribute with solutions based on the state-of-the-art technologies. But my path took a new direction. In 2012, as a visiting professor at Stanford University, I realized that it wasn't enough to just develop new technologies. The real challenge was to knowing how to bring them to the market, to the world. That curiosity led me to Cambridge University to learn about technology commercialization. Where I had a second realization. Innovation is not an accident. It is a result of a deliberate creative process. So I need to better understand how to find creative ideas for potential innovation. I remember Googling, what is the best university to learn about creativity? That search led me to the Center for Applied Imagination. I sent an email and received a reply from a professor with Colombian roots, John Cabra. He became my mentor, my friend, and my brother. That was the start of the magic. With the guide of John, Gerard, Sue, Roger, and others, I didn't just study creativity. I learned to be a creative leader. When I returned to Colombia, I didn't just return with a degree. I returned with a mission. Inspired by the systemic model of creativity and change leadership that Gerard taught us, I wanted to foster a new mindset, to turn students and professors into creative leaders, regardless of their field. In 2016, we launched UNAC Creative, our university's Center for Creativity, Innovation, and Entrepreneurship. And let me bring some facts to give you an idea of the transformation we have achieved. Since 2019, UNAC Creative has impacted over 12,900 students. Last year, we reached our highest enrollment ever with over 2,400 students. We transformed the classrooms, the library, the halls, and even administrative offices into creative spaces. With the help of John Cabra, Hector Ramos, and other benefactors, we built the largest creativity library in Latin America. We have mentored over 40 startups and partnered with the Chamber of Commerce to accelerate innovation across our region. We are even integrating artificial intelligence to amplify our impact. We have come to understand that research for innovation requires a creative process that doesn't oppose to the scientific method, it complements it. We truly became a creative university. And this was not a solo work. It was made possible by the shared vision of our university board, our president, and a deeply committed faculty and staff. This journey from Buffalo to UNAC Creative gave me the license to go further and contribute globally. By joining Inclusive Innovation, a community of facilitators from 27 countries, I've been able to help people collaborate across boundaries. Thanks to Maggie Dugan, Izzy Moon, and many other amazing people, my work has extended far beyond my own borders. Most recently, I published a book chapter edited by Gerard and an article on regional creativity co-authored with John Cabrera that is being cited by researchers around the world. Today, I want to share a secret I've learned. To transform through creativity, you must first live within creativity. The rules of divergent thinking are not just for brainstorming, they are rules for life. When you defer judgment, you practice empathy and listening before closing the door on new possibilities. Striving for quantity means not taking the first easy answer, but exploring multiple paths. Seeking wild ideas and unusual ideas is the courage to be your authentic self. And combining and building on others' ideas is the humility to stay open to the contribution of those around you. Abilities like tolerance for complexity, tolerance for ambiguity, and openness to novelty are not just innovation skills. They are essential tools for navigating the uncertainty and the opportunity of being creative humans. When you internalize these rules, your mindset transforms, and only then you can transform your environment. Dear graduates, live within creativity. In your work, be the person who understands the importance of clarifying the problem before rushing to solve it. The world doesn't always speak our language. They may not understand incubation or forced connection, but you do. So be the translator. Lead by example. Seek out your creative tribe and stay connected to this alumni network. Whether you are leading a department, starting a business, or conducting research, remember that your degree is a license to imagine a better, more creative version of your reality. The responsibility to leave a mark is not achieved by intellect alone, but by the generosity of a spirit that comes from living creatively. You are now part of a global community of leaders called to change the world for the better. To the families, this achievement is proof that your loved ones now possess the power to manage change in a crazy world that more than ever needs creative mindsets and change makers. A decade ago, I was where you are. Today, I can tell you that because of this experience at the Center for Applied Imagination, your life has changed for the better. I am truly convinced that you will be the spark in a world that needs both small and big changes. Congratulations, class of 2026. Go and change the world.